Mindful Stress and Anxiety Management Center presents formal guided meditations.
Choiceless awareness. Our next meditation practice is called choiceless or present moment awareness. Choiceless awareness invites you to be present to the moment with whatever's arriving. Bring present to whatever arrives in your mind or your body, be it sensations, sounds, smells, urges, thoughts, or emotions in each moment, just as they are, moment to moment to moment. Opening to what's drawing your attention, allowing. A practice of saying yes to things just as they are. If nothing in particular draws your attention, then you can always be with the silence or return to the breath or body as an anchor. The idea is that we're anchoring in the moment to whatever arises. Perhaps like sitting on the bank of a stream, being present to whatever comes and watching as it flows downstream without becoming attached to it. In just a moment, you hear the sound of the bell signifying the start of this formal meditation. Allow yourself now to arrive here in this moment, slowing down perhaps, making yourself as comfortable as possible, opening your awareness to your body and to your mind, pausing to be with your internal activity. Taking as gentle and friendly an attitude with yourself as you're able. Allowing your thoughts, sensations, and feelings, whatever's here, to be just as they are, as best you can. Not a contest, a practice. You may, on purpose now, notice a feeling of accomplishment for having made it to this practice right now in this moment. When you're ready, gather your awareness and slowly bring it to the breath. Being with the breath, perhaps at the nostrils, or following your chest or stomach as it rises and falls. Wherever it's easiest for you to follow the breath. Breathing normally and naturally. Following the breath all the way in, all the way out. Perhaps noticing the coolness on the way in and the warmth on the way out, or as mentioned, the rise and fall, how your clothing feel against your skin. Now, as you're ready, gently move your awareness from the breath to the internal landscape of sensations in your body, also including perhaps urges. Settling and landing as best you can in the body. Maybe even becoming aware of a sense of newness in doing this. Remind yourself this isn't a place you have visited often if you haven't. Open to your curiosity and treating yourself with kindness. Just exploring, opening. Noticing what sensation is calling for your attention now. Walking up like an old friend, perhaps you feel into the sensation. Maybe it's an uncomfortable sensation, tension or tightness. Breathing in, opening to just how it is. Not having to like it, but just observing how it is. Not forcing anything. Being with the sensation as best you can. If you're sensing, allow it to be as it is. Perhaps you're even noticing that there's a lot more activity than you knew. Or maybe you're noticing numbness or a sense of neutrality. Not noticing. It's all okay. Just being with what is actually here. Now, as you're ready, bring your awareness of sensations in your internal world and gently move your attention to hearing. Hearing sounds near, sounds far, perhaps even sounds within sounds or even sounds in your body. Allowing sounds to just arrive at the ear, not so much thinking or analyzing, but just acknowledging sound. Notice how it comes and goes. How sound rises and falls and how it has volume and pitch, high and low, soft, loud, sustained, short. Now, as your ears are designed as an organ for hearing sound, your mind is designed for thought and even emotion. So in the same way you allowed sounds to come to your ear, allow thoughts to come to your mind and emotions to come in your body and mind. Maybe you can even find yourself an image to be in, sitting near a brook maybe, feeling a sense of warmth and safety and connection. Watching now as you're present to thinking and feeling. However it is in the moment, becoming aware of thoughts as thoughts. Looking at the different kinds. We all have lists, planning, analyzing. Thoughts about the future, about the past. Thoughts can come in the form of images. Just noticing without becoming attached as best you can. Doing the same thing with emotion. What are you feeling? Doing the best you can not to become attached and not judging. Maybe you have a thought you're not doing this right and you notice a feeling of anxiety, frustrated, maybe even peaceful. Whatever you're feeling, acknowledge, label it without being carried away by it. Just practicing how to be with what comes, watching its nature. Sensation comes, goes, changes, stays. Thought comes and goes. Emotion comes and goes. Just watching, just experiencing this environment. Now, as you're gently aware of your thoughts and emotions or whatever you're attending to, now begin to expend your awareness to include the whole of your body. Widening the opening of focus to include the whole of your body as you think and feel and hear, experience. Remembering that there is no right or wrong way to do this. That will all be a story of the mind. Now we have the whole picture. Just sitting in, watching what comes to visit. Thought, emotion, urge, breathing, sound. Whatever's in the field of your awareness. If you become confused or unaware of what to attend to, just return to the breath or any anchor you prefer. Just settling in with your anchor for a moment. Coming back to the whole of your awareness. In essence, you're learning to not react, but be present. Very much like watching leaves perhaps flowing down a brook. Just noticing the nature of your mind and your body. As you practice, you'll gain experience in giving space to whatever's arising inside. Whatever's practiced has a tendency to become stronger. So practice sitting is important to learning and experiencing a way in which to connect differently with yourself. So that instead of reacting in familiar, old, and hurtful ways over and over again, you may find yourself moving more with the flow of life, perhaps, making a life that you want rather than avoiding a life that you don't want. Now, gently, as you're ready, bring yourself back to the breath, breathing easily and fully into your whole body. Pause now to notice your relationship with yourself. Again, thank yourself for having made the time to do this practice. You're investing in your own living, taking the deepest level of responsibility. If you're left wanting in any way, treat yourself in a way that you treat someone you love with deep compassion. Peace.